হ্যালো, সাউন্ড হয়? বেশ তো সাউন্ড হয় নাকি? হ্যালো, ওকে, ঠিক আছে সাউন্ড। কিন্তু কেমন জানি মনে হচ্ছে না যে সাউন্ড একটু হচ্ছে, প্যাচ প্যাচ করছে। প্যাচ প্যাচ কখন কম আমার একটু জানা তো। হয় এরকম। এখনো কি হচ্ছে?
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle.
There's a player below, Peter, that I admire on a professional and personal level, the one and only Raul.
He's just out on his own for consistency.
Indeed, and a terrific leader. Talent has to be backed up by hard work and tenacity, and he leads by example, hence the respect he commands.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Oh, they could be caught out here!
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Foden carries the ball down the right. Now the ball in.
Oh, smashing header!
And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Oh, good-looking ball. Jimenez. And it's Frimpong. And it's Messi. Engages and forces him off the ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Vinicius Junior! Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Frimpong hurtling down that right flank. Oh, no joy this time. Quality ball. Good running, strong and purposeful. Foden has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. And that's been... And the shot! Goal! Milan! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Tries to play it through, and that's been won straight back.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he cuts out the supply. Played out towards the right wing. Kukçu is the team's great visionary. Just eases him off the ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Knocks it out wide. Kukçu. Messi. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That pass isn't the best. Oh, good spread. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Vinicius Junior, and he's managed to get free. And he shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Hernandez can get it clear. And it's Tchouaméni. And if you have just joined us, good effort from distance. And he has kept it out somehow.
Rodri really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Header comes in! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. Messi could try cutting inside here. Cross into the box. Jimenez is there and he can get that clear. Oh, that is a nice touch. Hoisted in. Jimenez with the clearance. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Frimpong. He has found the way through. Frimpong looking to penetrate opposition lines. Corner then. And it's been taken short. Now this could be a chance. And the finish! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's fabulous. Vinicius Junior was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Doku. He's found a way through. Doku going full steam ahead down the left flank. It's Hernandez. Can he get on the end of this? It's roll! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Milan head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Milan really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
And the pass is intercepted. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And here's Doku. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Kokchu. And he's had a hit! They want to be quick to recover this. Kane.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's shifting through the gears here. Very nicely done. Quick look, then plays it in. Defending of the desperate variety. It's their second corner of the game. Doku gets it away. England have the chance to go the other way. Has a look and plays it forward. Kane is onto it in a flash. Oh, that's a key interception. Rodri wins the duel this time. Well read, nice interception. Alexander-Arnold. No, that's been intercepted. Milan are still that goal to the good. Kvaratskhelia. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Vinicius Junior gets into some space. Drives it in. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could...
Oh, what has happened here? Oh, super ball!
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take...
And a chance! And he's there to clear it. Raul. And Hernandez. And that's going right the way across. England have got it back and they'll have another go. Now he's got space here. Jimenez makes the interception. Nicely spread. Hops for safety. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. It's a good run down the left-hand side. He is through here. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Rodri with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
No, he's just misjudged that one.
Vinicius Junior really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Threads one in. Kane! Now, who's going to be first to this?
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Marquinhos can get it clear. Played out to the right. Messi. Kukçu. Over to the left. Now it's Doku. And that has left him in a heap. Wriggles his way through. Messi. And Messi! Oh, that could cost them.
Well, you'd really expect him to hit the target from there.
He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, such a clever touch. He's had it taken off him. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Great vision.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That's very neat. And that's it. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Kane voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Milan do have the look of a team with genuine ambition. Already on the cusp of promotion, they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Milan cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Looking for options for movement. And that is as far as they're going to go. Saka.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Vardiol drives forward on the overlap. Now this could be a chance. And he shoots! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Threads one in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove...
Cristiano Ronaldo! Ronaldo! Superb!
Well, we can only hope that this has set the tone for what's to come. Captain Majestic has stunned the whole arena.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So, a breakthrough already.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Tries to pass it through.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Ambitious ball here. And he cuts out the supply.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's got away. Nicely shaped cross. It's a goal kick. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. That has ended up in no man's land. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's a cute ball. Pass somewhat off target. Bayer punts it upfield. Nicely shaped ball. And he gets rid in a hurry. Taken back almost at once. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Rijkaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Mbappe. It's a good run down the left-hand side. He's found a way through. Mbappe.
Such good technique.
Delivery from Mbappe. Mbappe, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nice looking ball. That pass isn't the best. Now, can they get him away? And he's managed to get chance! And that was very necessary. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Foden has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And we have our very first corner. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Saka providing an outlet on that flank. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Really well taken goal. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Climbs up big, off the bar. And they've got rid. Milan are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Alexander-Arnold, Chouameni, Foden, knocks it into space. Can he get onto this? Caught offside that time. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, played through for the wide man. Radu getting this one clear. And that's been won straight back. Now it's Hazard.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
And that's going up front in a hurry. That has not gone well. And it's half-time here. Some first-half thoughts?
Milan really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
And we're off again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
And it's Rodri.
That's good play from him.
Swings in across. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's done very well to take that. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And again. That is decidedly lacking.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
And it's played in here. Cleared away. In the end, they found themselves penned in. Nowhere to go. Nicely worked. Saka chasing after it.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Cristiano Ronaldo really may get an earful from his teammates for not looking up to see what was around him, but I think he was perfectly entitled to try it for himself.
That has been knocked clear. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Mbappe. Out for a throw. Beckham. Now that's well seen too. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That's a shade optimistic. Costa Curta. Oh, a delicate chip through. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. So what can they make of this? He's picked his way through. Can he finish? And he's there to belt it away.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 7. Cristiano Ronaldo.
It's not an especially good
Numero
pass, that.
22. Lasciano il campo per il numero 18.
Nicely
Il
weighted
numero
ball.
13.
And he whips it in. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Kante gets a foot in here. It's a poor throw, that, picked off with relative ease. It's a promising position, incoming delivery. And that has been clubbed away. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. It's a pretty loose pass. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Looking for the run. Oh, he's found support out wide. Saka in acres of space out wide. And that pass just didn't quite work. Looking for a runner. Gets a good foot in there. Nicely aimed pass. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Milan quickly running out of time here to realise their promotion dream and still trailing.
Yeah, it's getting to that time now, isn't it? Keep things simple, get it up front, ASAP.
And he was alert to it.
Milan really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
Oh, shooting chance!
They want to be quick to recover this. Cross into the box. It's their second corner of the game. Beckham with the short one. Milan are looking to go forward
Il quarto
now.
uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
2 minutes to be added on. Conte. Spread it left. Alexander-Arnold. And we're done. Milan were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply... Milan do have the look of a team with genuine ambition. Already on the cusp of promotion, they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready. The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Milan cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down and any build-up play in that area.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Lewandowski pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. The ball has bounced loose now. Spread out to the left. Tries to play it through. Can he finish? Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So, a breakthrough already. Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Messi. Dumfries. Short changes him with that pass. Foden. Nicely aimed pass.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Mbappe. Dumfries. A header! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Borussia Dortmund are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Messi. Now there's a fine ball. He's a sharp little ball here. That has been slung wide. Hangs in across.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Pinged towards the front line. Pinches it off him. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. Oh, what has happened here? Played back in. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. He's in a great position here. Aims beyond the defence. Dumfries, who's set up 1 goal so far. Foden. Foden! He's got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Referee's given a throw. And it's hoisted clear. Has a shot! Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Vinicius Junior. Alexander-Arnold kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. There's the crossfield ball, tossed somewhat off target. He's picked his way through. No way through, so back it comes. And here's Foden. Crosses it in. Alexander-Arnold gets it away. Mbappe! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Borussia Dortmund find a position. And he shoots! Goal! And they are right back within touch. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Dumfries. That's cause for mild irritation.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now, can they get him away? Vinicius Junior stood his ground strongly. Chance! Foden. Lewandowski here's onto this. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Substitution.
So off we go once more.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Mbappe, well timed, excellent interception. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
That's a promising run he's making on the right. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Milan come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Nicely spread. Back into the middle. Lewandowski could try cutting inside here. Borussia Dortmund looking to pass their way through. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Engages and forces him off the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
Messi having a look. So the perfect chance to get one back.
On the field is
It's loose now and they want to get it back.
17.
Has another go! It's in! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And this is Lewandowski. That is good alertness. Probing pass. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Rice. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Great vision. Oh, this looks sharp. Vinicius Junior. And the ball is out of play. Rodri picks it up from the goal kick.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Looking for the run. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's fabulous. Vinicius Junior. This is promising. He's gone for goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
And we have our
Number
very
6.
first corner.
Phil Foden. Number 21, Robert Lewandowski. Number 11, Mbappe. Coming on the field, number 18.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their coach.
Can he finish? Should have equalised.
Vinicius Junior is clearly gutted about that one, but he needs to shake it off and go again.
It's Fascioli. Dumfries. Can he get it through? Oh, played right into his path. He is through here. Played in. Chance! It's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it...
He's having a shot! He's got a goal! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Borussia Dortmund grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And the shot! It's been shipped out wide. Camavinga spots it and intercepts. Looking to play him in. And the through ball. Picked out brilliant. And a chance! It's there! Just cruising! They are cruising! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Such a smart finish, and the setup...
And the finish! And it's in! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Borussia Dortmund are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective...
There's the shot! Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Borussia Dortmund finding their passes. Rodri charging forward, the ball at his feet. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, they can break here. He has found the way through. And he cuts out the supply. And here's Marmoush.
Oh, great
just
feat, that.
skips past his man. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Tries a shot. He scored. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. And that's that. Milan suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. Your reflections then, Jim?
One-sided.
Milan do have the look of a team with genuine ambition. Already on the cusp of promotion, they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. the whistle. Milan cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Madrid with the corner, they're first. And he can clear it away. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Pass somewhat off target.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Pelé. Pelé. He tries a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that is out of play. Ball's out once more. Oh, this looks sharp. No, that's been intercepted. Driving forward. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi, not the most accurate pass. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva.
Could be danger here. And it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball.
That's going in strongly.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. And who else? Who else? This is what he lives for, taking centre stage yet again. Oh, that is a bit special.
Oh, that was breathtaking. He'll never hit another as well in his whole career.
Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
Stood up well to him there. Hakimi looking for options for movement. Madrid looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't...
It's Azar! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Alexander-Arnold. And that has left him in a heap. And he's intervened well there. And they've got a throw. Looking for a runner. Played into space out wide. Conte. Alexander-Arnold. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Now it's Azar. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Azar. No, again there's no way through. Now that looks a decent ball. He's through here. And he's lost his man here. Shot a goal! Oh, it's come loose. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Corner number 2 then. Amadou breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Vardio looking to play him in. Hazard gets into some space. He is just caressing the ball. Can he finish? And the ball's come loose here. Played in. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Oh, good-looking ball.
Milan can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Vardio. And it's Azar. He's found a way through. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. A temporary retreat here.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Oh, that's well spotted. And the through ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Van Bouten gets over and intercepts. Looking for the run, and he's worked it through. Foden. Oh no, this does not look good. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Milan leading 1-0 at the break.
Il proprietario dell'auto blu parcheggiata davanti ai cancelli è invitato a spostarla, altrimenti sarà rimossa.
So off we go once more. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Hazard. Hazard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Tries from distance. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Knocks it into space. That has ended up in no man's land. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Azar is wide and looking to get onto this. Pele conjures time and space where few can. Pele is in a really good position out wide. He is through here. And it's a corner. So, third corner of the game. And he's taking no chances there. Picked out brilliantly. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Milan are looking to go forward now. Bernardo Silva. Ambitious ball here. That is good alertness. Can he get on the end of this? Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That has not gone well. Can he get it through? He's There's a sharp little ball here. Pele is wide and looking to get onto this. Pele.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. A probing pass. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Now it's Hazard. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's gone looking for safety. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. The ball has bounced loose now. He's got away. And that's been drilled in. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, no, what has happened? And the shot! And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 21.
Milan choosing to make the first change.
Numero 10.
Milan are
Messi.
doing very nicely,
Numero
thank you.
11.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Il numero 18.
So their 4th corner of the game. Vinicius Junior gets rid without sophistication. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That pass isn't the best. Alexander-Arnold. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he has shown him a yellow card. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious. Sane looking to play it into the box.
We all love a tryer, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
Hakimi. Showing good feet. Van Bouten did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Milan can see it. A mere distant dream at the start of it all, but it is now very much within reach.
Exciting times ahead, but can they make sure they maintain control until the final whistle?
That has ended up in no man's land. 5 minutes left on the clock.
Vardiol.
Vinicius Junior. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And this is Pele. Now, can they get him away? Kane is herring after that one. Well, nicely intercepted.
Il quarto uomo
Well,
indica
that is one
2
way to
minuti di
stop him.
recupero.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Played out to the left flank.
Whatever happens, That's the kind of movement which...
Chance for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Azar. And that will be the final act. Milan have done it. A promotion sealed with a win.
Ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi che
Would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Milan really...
Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it's away we go then.
I think in Christian Abbiati you have one of the best Italian goalkeepers of his generation.
Must be.
Yeah, well, on the international scene he's always been overshadowed, I suppose, by more illustrious rivals.
What he has, but regardless of all of that, you just have to look at what he's achieved.
A great shot stopper, very decisive and quick in one-on-ones, and just an excellent all-round command of the penalty box.
Nice sequence of passes this. Cross flung in towards the middle. Radu deals with that, nice and simple. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Sane providing an outlet on that flank. And he was alert to it. Arsenal with the corner, they're first. Chouameni can get it clear. Sane. Backward it goes. He's having a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's a good ball out wide. Back towards the middle. And here's Vinicius Junior. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Probing pass. That is good alertness. Barcola might just make this. Vardiol. And he plays one through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Foden, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Foden. He has found the way through. He's trying to skip past his man. And it's Hakimi. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Nicely shaped ball.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Now it's Hazard. Wilshere has a look and plays it forward. Hakimi cuts out the pass. Almost half an hour in now. Now it's Barcola. Barcola! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Vardiol. And the return pass. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Out to the right. And here's the chance to counter. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And here's Foden. And here's Hazard. Pedri.
Milan truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Costa Curta. 5 minutes till the break. Barcola. Vardiol. Hakimi. Now it's Foden. Tries to pass it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Azar can so cleverly bypass the press. And we've reached half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Wilshere. Costa Curta. Wilshere. That's been cut out, well played. Chooses to go cross-field, and he's intervened well there.
This is the time you need that pace. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Wilshere. Vardiol. And it's Azar. Milan are looking to break at pace. Gravenberg. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that pass isn't the best. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass is like...
Azar! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And now a sudden chance to counter. Milan still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Vardiol charging forward down that flank. Threads one in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Lovely feet. It's Azar! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Shot could be on. He's had a shot!
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And this is Azar. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Barcola. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Wilshere. He's looking wide. Now, can they get him away? Neither of these two want to come off second best. Foden. Looking for options for movement. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Oh, what has happened? Goes for a shot! Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Milan really could have done without this. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Sostituzione per il Milan.
The
Numero
chance
18.
to pull further clear.
Numero 21. Hazard. Numero 10. Messi.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Gravenberg. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, he's been caught napping. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Looking to play him in. So what can they make of this? Chips it through. He's away. Mbappe! They've done it! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
He's onside. Mbappe! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Nicely weighted ball. Look at the space here. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he's
Face to face with the keeper. And the shot! Sticks it away! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
2 up and very little time left. Big chance! Tries to get it clear. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. And that is that. Milan were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. Barcelona have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
And here's Messi. Oh, he's bustling through here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. Van Bouten clears it away. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And here's Vinicius Junior. And he cuts out the supply. Searching pass he's played there. Messi. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Can he get on the end of this? Threads one in. It's a searching pass. Well timed, excellent interception. That has been cut short. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, cracking shot, surely! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And that's not going to reach.
Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And they've got a throw. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Sané. The message is clear, none shall pass. Has a shot! Delivers the ball. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Tries to pass it through. Always onto this. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quick...
Chance for a shot! He scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Vardiol. And that's another throw. Another throw-in. Very nicely done. Lofted in. Barcelona look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Now that looks a decent ball. Good read, needed to be. And he's only too happy to take that back. Aims beyond the defence. And Dijk gets good distance on it. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Messi with the foul. Oh, superb reflexes from the keeper. Nice looking ball. Cleared away. Barcelona have it back and can go again. And he's there to clear it. Knocks it into space.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, Red, nice interception. That's an imaginative pass. And that has been cleared. And it's Sané. Looking for the run. Great vision. And he's worked it through. And he's managed to get free. And the keeper's done brilliantly to thwart him.
That's just very composed. He held his position really well, and he made him make the first move. He was always in control.
And we've reached half-time. What do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Milan really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it rattles the bar! He will be livid with himself. Messi gathers from the goal kick. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And he's had a hit! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Ambitious ball here. That's the keeper's ball. Can he get it through? Oh, super find. Danger averted for now. That is good alertness. It's Perez! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Now he's got space here. Otto gets across to intercept that. Oh, he's just misjudged that one. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He's gone for goal. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Looking for a runner. Oh, delightful ball.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Nicely shaped ball. Otto cuts it out. Couldn't squeeze it through. A probing pass. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Well, that's been cut out. Well played. He could be in here. Takes a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
A case now of... He's gone for goal! Fantastic! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, he's decent chance! It's It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Chance! Oh, it's hit the post. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Barcelona with the corner, there first. And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. Tries to play it through. And this is Beckham. And he's got his cross in. Not pretty, but it gets to Messi! Oh, taken with style! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Beckham. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Looking to play him in. Otto got a long way forward to join the attack. Otto, the man that is tenacity personified. Now it's Messi. Played into space. Pass somewhat off target. Keeper's got good distance on that. Lobbed in behind. Costa Curta cuts out the pass. Well, that is one way to stop him. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. That is a great pick out. And we're done. Milan suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. Now, Franco Baresi, still to this day, the ultimate benchmark for anyone of a defensive mindset, Jim.
Well, I'd be hard-pressed to name anybody who got close when it comes to reading the game as well as him. He leads by example, always timing his challenges to perfection, and
And the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Kane actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's a decent clearance. Palestine are looking to go forward now. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now, can they get him away? And Messi! And the keeper couldn't hold it. No, he's missed it.
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Messi. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, what has happened here? And he's whipped it across. Dumfries.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Dumfries. And here's Torres. Strong running down that left flank. That's tidy. And here's Rafinha. Oh, nice touch. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's Rijkaard. Camavinga. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that's fabulous. Crossed into the box. And he won't reach that. Hakimi gathers from the goal kick. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Tries to play it through. Can he latch on to this? That is good strength. Rafinha. So it is still 0-0.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Palestine applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Rafinha, he is through here. Cross in, looks like a good one. It's in! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Palestine have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
He's gone for goal! Oh, that's a waste.
Tchouaméni probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Tchouaméni. He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense, and he's there to get it away.
Milan certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Nicely shaped ball. That's a good run down the left. And it's Azar. Great skill, that's nice. Rafinha. Dumfries. Nicely aimed pass. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Batistuta.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Azar conjures time and space where few can. Azar. Showing good feet. We always look the favourite there. And the referee brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And the action is back on the way.
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Great vision. And that should get the job done. Ambitious ball here. Not the most accurate pass. Chiellini. Rijkaard. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he shoots! They've scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Palestine are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead. Big chance! And it's there! The lead is extended still further. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Palestine find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. No, it's come to nothing.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And that is as far as they're going to go. And he's there to make the challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Azar with the delivery. Oh, that's ambitious. And somehow he kept it out.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero
It's their
18.
second corner of the game.
Numero 21. Hazard. Numero 10. Messi.
Climbs up big!
Il numero
And
11.
he's cleared it out of harm's
il
way.
numero 13. Il numero 15. Cambio di giocatori.
Hakimi. Gerrard producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. He's not got that quite right. Overhit and out of play. Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Messi. Great chance! And yes, it's there! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss. That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub. It's become a case of men against boys. Rafinha. Azar. Looking to play him in. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Stood up well to him there. Tries to pass it through. Mbappe. And it's claimed by the keeper. Azar. Dumfries. It's a really well-measured ball. He's got away. Shot a goal! It's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Palestine are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That's been cut out, well played. Pass somewhat off target. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And the shot! And how good was that? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. He's one-on-one, he's had a shot! Keeper always had the measure of that.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And the keeper beats it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. That
Il
has
quarto
ended
uomo
up in no
indica
man's
4
land.
minuti di recupero.
Oh, that's well spotted. Searching pass he's played there. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Mbappe. Now there's a fine ball. Rafinha clears. And that's that. Milan have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway. Well, he may share a surname with one of the most famous of all Japanese footballers, but this Nakata is a very different type of player, I think.
Yeah, certainly less glamorous, I would say, Peter, but no less important.
Bit of an unsung hero?
Yeah, that describes him perfectly. He's not going to produce fancy tricks or defence-splitting passes, but he gives your team a nice
Chance for a shot! Goal! Milan! The breakthrough strike!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Brazil are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Robertson. And he's decent chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Brazil with the corner, they're first. Vardiol tries to clear. Milan are looking to go forward now. Mbappe. Raya claims comfortably. Engages and forces him off the ball. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe! Mbappe! Van der Ven with the clearance. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. João Neves. Rodri gets a foot in here. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's Vitinha. Threads one in. He has found the way through. Swept in. And reclaimed it in a trice. He's had a shot! Robertson getting this one clear.
Brazil clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Mbappe has found the net here, of course. Hakimi. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chance, surely! And he has kicked it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Yamal. Over to the left. Eze gets into a good position. No way through, so back it comes. That has ended up in no man's land. He won't be happy with that one. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played into space. Could be danger here. He's found a way through. Takes aim and crosses. João Neves. Messi. He's gone for goal! They've got to be quick to recover. Oh, what has happened here? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he's going to have his name taken. Vardiol goes on a charge down the left. João Neves. Here's Vitinha.
Milan can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Eze providing an outlet on that flank. He's picked his way through. Eze's cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Koundé.
Does well to stand firm and defend it. Half-time getting close now. Somewhat off target. Keeper's got good distance on that. Milan disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. The message is clear, none shall pass. That has not gone well. Nakata is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Vitinha. And the first half is done. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Milan leading 1-0 at the break. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
This looks promising. Goes for a shot! Van Basten! What a goal! What a player!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it's made its way to him. Oh, cracking ball. Valverde.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Messi. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Hakimi makes the interception. Now, can they get him away? Takes a shot! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Milan really could have done without this. Radu looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Wonderful save by Radu. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Now there's a fine ball. Great chance! Glorious! He's got himself an absolute peach. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Madrid are now luxuriating. He's having a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, it's Van Basten.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Nicely weighted ball. Van Basten! Oh, what has happened here? Has another go! Madrid with the corner, they're first. It's a mighty effort! Rodri gets over and intercepts. Milan have the chance to go the other way. And here's Messi. Can he get it through? Vinicius Junior providing an outlet on that flank.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
That's a cute ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Camavinga. 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, that's delightful. Looking for options for movement. And the ball's come loose here. Van Basten was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nicked it back promptly. And this is Van Basten. It's Van Basten! Van Basten! My word, this guy is special! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And yes, it's him again. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? He is through here! And that has sent him sprawling. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Gabriel gets a foot in here. Gets a good foot in there. Looking to play him in. And there's green grass ahead of him. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's quick to get it clear again. Ruben Neves. Ruben Neves! Well, that is remarkable.
Ruben Neves probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Now, he's got space here. No, he's just misjudged that one. Schlotterbeck does really well to win the ball there. Rodri. Now Foden. And the first half is done. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff.
Attenzione signore e signori, ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi di non perdere di vista i propri bambini durante la partita, per la loro sicurezza.
Here we go again then. Milan didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. No way through there. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Hakimi getting this one clear. Ambitious ball here. And he was quick to react. And here's Van Basten. Van Basten ploughing through the middle.
Van Basten really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Valverde does well to get it back. And it's Neymar. And here's Van Basten. And he's lost his man here. It's Van Basten! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just...
There's the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And there was... Oh, he's been caught napping. He's picked his way through. That is lovely. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's in plenty of space here. Messi has it in a wide position. Thinks about the shot. Chance! Oh, there was plenty on that. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Foden. Not the most accurate pass. Guardiola. Vinicius Junior. Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
A probing pass. Well, that pass isn't the best. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Messi. Oh, this is a terrific run. Radu clears. The referee's awarded a free kick. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
And it's Vitinha. Now that looks a decent ball. In by Vinicius Junior. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. And they're back on the ball again. Foden. Aimed beyond the defence.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Knocks it into space. Oh, played right into his path. And this is Neymar. Camavinga in acres of space out wide.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Oh, nice touch. That's going to go a long way. Nice looking ball. Hakimi clears it away. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Nicely shaped ball, and he's managed to get free. Pinches it off him. Valverde.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Tries to play it through, and that pass just didn't quite work. Valverde. Foden. Looking for the run. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Could move up a gear here. Floated through. And this is Van Basten. Oh, sweet feet. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And there goes the final whistle. Milan cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway. Well, it's not very often that we single out the team's goalkeeper as their most influential player, but I suppose we can make a special exception for this fella, Iker Casillas, Jim.
No doubt about that, Peter. I mean, whether it's through making saves or just through his sheer presence, he has a huge influence on any team he plays in.
Leading from the back, as it were.
Exactly.
Vardiol is having a shot! Pedri attempts a clearance. Can he get onto this? And he's cleared it back out. Bellingham. Probing pass. And he plays one through. And that's a... Oh, shooting chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Vardiol goes direct. Oh, there's the clearance. Deftly away. That's a throw. Adams. Oh, no joy this time. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Tar. Adams. And it's Bergomi. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Stood up well to him there. Looking for a runner. That's beautifully weighted. And that has been cleared. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Pedri going full steam ahead down the left flank. Costa Curta. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And he's gone looking for safety. Bellingham, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Well, the idea was a good one, the execution of it not quite so.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent...
Takes a shot! They've scored! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Comes under pressure and it's come loose.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, super find. Hazard. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. No way through. Threads one in. He's in plenty of space here. Tar gets it clear. Oh, easy pickings there. Looking for the run.
Milan certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Bergomi. Some good work on the right flank here. Vardiol did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Bellingham. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Vardiol. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Pirlo. It's Bellingham. Forlan.
Ci sarà un minuto di
Good spell of
recupero.
possession, this. He's in a great... And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And the game has already resumed here.
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Pedri. Goes for a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Tar. Played into space. And he gets rid in a hurry. Knocks it into space. Well, played right into his path. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Forlan! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Quality ball. Sané. Can he get it through? Tries to pass it through. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 21, Hazard. Numero 15, numero 11.
Tchouaméni.
Lasciano il
I
campo
wouldn't
per
fancy playing up
il
front in
numero
these
13,
circumstances, to be honest.
il numero
There's
10,
absolutely no supply.
Messi, il numero 7.
He steps in, and
Cristiano
that's the end of
Ronaldo.
that.
And the pass is intercepted. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Milan are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Looking to play him in. It's a promising position.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
And it's Pedri.
Nice interception, well timed.
Foden. Foden tries making a foray down the right. Foden is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Tries a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's one-on-one. And the shot. It's a goal. And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Milan. Can he finish? Oh, nearly, nearly.
Short changes him with that pass. That's an imaginative pass. Chips it through. Casillas claims comfortably. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now, can they get him away?
Forlan.
And that pass just didn't quite work.
Bellingham. Very nicely done.
Decent chance!
And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Ah, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Madrid with the corner, they're first.
Pirlo's cross.
And that should get the job done. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Foden is onto this.
Aims beyond the defence.
Shoots! Goal! Milan! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Ha segnato all'84esimo minuto.
Milan
Numero
take the
13.
lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them haul themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Oh, perfectly measured that.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
It's gone out for a
Attenzione, un
throw-in.
cambio.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. No, it's come to nothing. Van Dijk clears.
Ci saranno 5
He's got
minuti di
away.
recupero.
And that is expertly dealt with. And he's there to belt it away. 5 minutes to add. Nicely weighted ball. Looking for options for movement. It's a searching pass. Oh, Red, nice interception. Pirlo gets across to intercept that. Plays a sharp little ball here. Shapes to shoot! They've done it! We thought it was over! It's all square once more!
Numero 9.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates,
And that is as far as it goes. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Milan e Barcellona.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
I really like the look of this guy, Foden, who to me is a player who has a bit of everything. An eye for goal, quick feet, great vision, and a willingness to take on his defensive duties when required. Although he's probably best deployed out on the right, where his best attacks seem to emanate.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Rafinha gets flagged offside. Now it's Hazard. De Ligt spots it and intercepts. Now it's Lopez, and he cuts out the supply. Alexander-Arnold. Rafinha. Great. Rafinha! Brilliant from Rafinha! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! There is the breakthrough! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So, a breakthrough already.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Can he get on the end of this? Vitinha is herring after that one.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's picked his way through. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Messi.
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Barcelona finding their passes. Now, can they get him away? And they've got rid. Barcelona have it back and can go again. Dembele. Always onto this. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Mbappe was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rodri.
That's a cute ball. Chips it through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Nice looking ball.
So nearly the perfect ball.
Lima. Messi.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Plays in a bullish header! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Rafinha.
Isak.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Lima.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pressure stays on, it is a corner. And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Lima.
Messi. He's away. And Messi! Oh, it's a stunning goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And that really is so impressive. Good effort from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
Milan are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
No way through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
De Ligt. Lima. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Lovely pass. Mbappe! Lima. Messi. That has been cut short. Searching pass he's played there. And that'll be the last act of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Milan certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Can he get onto this? Good read, needed to be. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Tries to pass it through. Lima. And here's Lopez. Van Dijk looking to penetrate opposition lines. That is ended up in no man's land. Alexander-Arnold. Lima. Vermeer. Oh, what a mistake! And the ball is out of play. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And here's Rafinha. That looks a good ball through. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he was quick to react. Vitinha, 60 minutes played. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Dembele. Foden. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He's in a great position here.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 21.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Numero 11. Numero 5.
De Ligt tidy with his distribution.
Numero 13. Il numero
Batasagi.
7. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Milan still
Il
have the
numero
cards
10.
to affect this game.
Messi. Cambio di
And he's
giocatore.
worked it through. Shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
"3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Threads one in. Foden looking to run onto it. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Milan have themselves a chance from the spot. Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. And that's one back. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, credit to the keeper. He read it, but succumbed to the placement.
Gol per il Milan. Ha segnato
So,
al
just a
69esimo
consolation,
minuto.
or is there a way back from here? No, that's been intercepted. And that's put paid to a promising move. Excellent challenge there. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Rooney herring after the ball here. Rafinha. Pass somewhat off target. Van Dijk. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a decent chance! And that's a real chance missed.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just one down, as opposed to two.
Vermeer tries to play it through. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Lopez. And it's Messi. Looking to play him in. Taken back almost at once. Goes for a shot! He should have put that one away.
You could tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he can smile about it, seeing as they're a couple of goals up.
Ambitious ball here. Foden is in a really good position out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. He's having a shot! And he hits the net! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes. Barcelona really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Rafinha, he is through here. Big chance! They've scored! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. 2 up and very little time left, surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end, virtually unavoidable. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well,